How's it going, Critter Family? I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going over a video by Will Atherton, Dog Training. That's the name of his channel, I believe. How to stop puppy biting instantly. If you want to watch the original video, it's a short video, it's under 5 minutes. Then go watch it first, and then you can come back here because I'm going to be pausing and exclaiming what I agree with and what I disagree with in this video. So, if you're ready, then let's get started.
And address it and get past this stage incredibly quickly, and you can follow along live as I do it with these two little guys.
Right now
today.
he is reinforcing that biting and that chewing.
Now, before I show you exactly how we fix this puppy biting, I have to talk about ways that don't work. And if these things did work, there'd be no puppies in the world biting people, but it is the single most requested problem behavior with puppies, and that is to simply ignore the behavior and think that it's going to go away. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. If it did work, that is what I would...
No, I agree. I agree that you shouldn't ignore it. I mean, he's also at this stage when they're so tiny, it's, it doesn't really hurt too bad, but, I wouldn't be sitting there and allowing them to chew on me even for the sake of a video. But maybe that's how he keeps them in the camera.
That you do. But
I would be live demonstrating how to keep them busy while you're talking to someone to show how easy it is to have them busy on a different chew toy or a chili, like a chili bone or something, for them to play with.
To have an ability to communicate to our dogs what is acceptable and what isn't. So ignoring the behavior doesn't work. Nor should you squeal and pretend that you're a puppy mate or a litter mate and let them know that they've hurt you.
Now that's his opinion. He's telling you these things do or don't work, and do this and don't do this, and you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can smack your puppy. I don't suggest you do that. But you can do whatever you want. If squealing works for your puppy, then try it. I personally don't do that. I don't squeal, or I don't say ouch, or I don't say anything loud. I don't really say anything at all. I don't say off, or I don't say no, or I don't say no bite or chew. I just take my hand away and I give them something else. If I can't get away from them, then I put them in a puppy pen where I can't get away from them. I give them a bone to chew on. I'll put in the link, I'll put a link in the description below of when I had a 6-week-old puppy that was teething and how I worked on that. And that was a six-week-old puppy I was fostering, Iago, if any of you remember him. He looked like a little husky puppy. He was a big boy, and I miss him. But he's doing well. He has a forever family, and he's doing very well. So, first off, what he's saying is don't do this and don't do that. You can choose to try these things, and if they work for you, great. If they don't, then try something else.
Comes to the wider success of having a puppy, you have to be able to communicate to them that you are their loving leader. And I'll ask you the
I don't care about leader. I would say more their person, not their leader. He says don't act like a puppy because puppies know that you're not a puppy, but don't act like a dog. Dogs know you're not a dog. I'd be their owner and their person, and I would try to teach them what is acceptable in a human's world, but that still works for a dog.
You think when these guys have been nipping and chewing on their mothers would squeal and ignore the behavior.
But their mothers are a dog, an entirely different species than we are. We are not a dog, so I'm not going to go growl at them. I'm not going to go put my mouth on them. I'm also not going to lick them to stimulate, to urinate and defecate. Okay, we're not going to be acting like dogs. I'm going to be acting like a human with a dog in a human world. And I'm going to be doing that by giving them appropriate chews to chew on. If they are chewing on me and I can't get away from them, I put them in a pen. Or I put them behind a baby gate and I move behind an area where they can't get to me, but they still have appropriate chews to chew on. If I walk up to them and I go back in there and I go back to interact with them in their puppy-proofed room, and they start chewing on me again, and I try to give them other toys and they don't want the toys, they want me, then I'm going to leave the room again. Back and forth, back and forth. That's how I do it.
They learn not to. It's not what they would do. We have to be able to communicate to them effectively from a place of love, kindness, and empathy to set these guys up for success.
But none of what you teach is kindness or empathy.
Is these adorable little puppies turning into adult dogs that still mouth, chew, and bite.
I agree.
And it happens every single day. So with you guys, let's stop that from happening.
But a lot of times what happens is the humans are not consistent enough. So it's not on the dog. It is the humans aren't consistent. And dogs will go through stages of teething. They go through teething with their milk teeth. They go through teething with their adult teeth. They regress in training. They could be frustrated. They have high energy. You need to find out the reasons why they're chewing and biting. At this stage, we're just talking about puppies. And he says how to stop puppy biting instantly. It's not a forever thing. If you're going to be doing it to benefit the puppy. Otherwise, if you don't care about your puppy, then you're going to get just once and done. I don't believe in once and done type training. I don't believe in instant training.
Right now. And the way that we're going to address this behaviour and
little guy.
Help thousands of people achieve massive success with puppy biting is
good for you.
my
Nobody cares.
methodology of correct, redirect and reinforce. It's
no.
really
redirect, don't correct. You don't need to correct. The correction is totally unnecessary. It's an extra step you don't need, especially with a puppy. If they're biting, you don't need to correct them. I don't care how he corrects. It's just redirect and reinforce. Is all you really need. But again, if I'm not going to tell you what to do, I'm not going to tell you don't do this. I'm saying that you don't need to do this. Do however you want.
simple. We correct the undesirable behaviour, biting on humans. We let them know that isn't acceptable. We redirect them.
How do you teach
to
them
what
it's
we
not
do want them
acceptable?
to chew, and let them know that that is acceptable by reinforcing that behaviour. So let's start with the correction piece of the puzzle, because it's this piece of the puzzle that people have no idea how to effectively implement. So an active correction is what we're going to do when we are imitating what the mother dogs would do.
But we don't need to imitate because we're not dogs, and they don't see us as dogs. They see us as two-legged primates. We're predators. We're not dogs.
So this little guy is
dogs
actually
are predators
being lovely
too, but...
right now, sitting nicely and patiently, and I'm going to reward and praise this behaviour. This black puppy is a little bit feisty.
Now, they've been chewing on you this entire time, so you've reinforced that. And now you ran it, so it's been reinforcement schedule. They biting is okay, and then randomly, no, it's not okay. You have not been consistent.
So when he makes a bad decision, I took that away, and I'm waiting for the exact moment that he makes...
I do not recommend you do this. This is going to cause the dog to be hand shy. It can cause the dog to become more aggressive, more reactive. This is a really bad step in training, a really bad suggestion, in my opinion. But if you like him and you follow him, do what you want. I don't recommend you do this.
Correction. And again,
he knocked the puppy over. So now he's not... It knocked over the puppy and startled it. But now he's not redirecting. He's not praising or reinforcing. And that's not at all how a mother dog would correct a puppy, by the way. But we don't need to. She doesn't make the noise. She doesn't do the Caesar Milan bullshit.
Puppy's clearly not upset. They've gone back to play. So
no, he's gone to avoid you.
Want to play with them. So when they're making good decisions like he's doing now, I'm playing with him.
Whatever happened to redirection?
Praise, and he's getting attention. But I don't want to stop there because I'm a loving leader. I'm a balanced leader.
No, you're not. You're just an aggressive, annoying human. Uneducated human.
Them when they make mistakes. I want to communicate to them what they should be doing instead. So that's where...
That's all you need to do.
But not until we've helped communicate what isn't
acceptable. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to. He's there to tell you, you have to. Do your own research, make your own decision. It's your life. But really, I like to say, don't correct, redirect. Or redirect, don't correct. You don't need to correct. Because it's just an extra step that doesn't do anything but slows down the process of you bonding with your dog. Especially this type of correction.
Now, I'd certainly rather be using a puppy hammer, but we've only got our full-size one. So now I'm bringing a toy into the equation. And I'm getting their attention with
That's
the toys.
good. I like that he's using it and making it fun.
And when they make the decision to chew on that instead, which they're doing now, yeah, good, good, yes.
So then get your hands out of it.
And they're getting reward. When they're nibbling and chewing on something that they should be, I'm communicating to them effectively.
That's good that he's making it fun and interesting for them. He's not just throwing it down. See, I have good things to say about people too, when you do it right. But he's not just throwing it down and saying go chew on it. He's actually making it fun. He's making it prey-like and you know, making the showing the puppies
this
that they want to chew on it.
And with now nothing more than managing those three systems. Make the bad decision and chew on me, I'm going to correct that behaviour. Once I've achieved that outcome, and then, yes, I'm going to bring a toy into the equation. And our Fenrir hammer has been designed to be an incredibly engaging toy and something that the puppies are going to want to chew on instead. When they make those good decisions, they're going to get rewarded. Bad decision correction, oh, shish, redirect.
All you should have done is been playing with the toy. I mean, the toy got boring, you were more fun, they were chewing on you this entire time, however many takes it took for you to get this video in, and then you randomly decide, no, it's not okay. It's not fair to the dog that you just randomly decide when it's not okay when they've been chewing on you this entire time.
Towards something I do want them to chew on instead, and when they make those better decisions, they get rewarded for doing so. So guys, as you can see, puppy biting just simply isn't something that you have to.
And a lot of dogs, if you do this, that can cause them to shut down. A lot of puppies, Iago was a very sensitive dog. So a lot of well, he was also 6 weeks old. He wasn't, I mean, I'm sure these guys are at least 8 weeks old, but anyway, you be careful if you're going to be doing this, because you can lose a lot of trust with your puppy, or even adult dog if you choose to do this. So that was that video. Thought it would be interesting to go over. I'm going to leave a link to the video that I made. If you're interested in seeing how I would do it, then go check out the link in the description below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Go say howdy do to your little critters. Say howdy do for me. Give them some kind of loving, something they appreciate. And until next time, practice peace, patience, and positivity.